Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing Roulette Nails Round 5 with the fabulous MisTe. Go check out her channel, her link will be in the description. I'm pointing up there because I was going to put it up there, but I'm doing this instead. So the criteria is rusty orange, squoval medium, ombre, stickers, and the theme is psychedelic. Now we are allowed to veto one of 3 of those things. Check out MisTe's channel for the info on that, but I decided to go and do all of it. I'm going to be using these Madam Glam colours that I just showed you. I forgot to actually show you the names of them, but if you need to know, drop me a comment down below. I'm going to use those stickers as well. I feel that the holographic shift gives a bit of a psychedelic feel. I didn't have any squoval. In fact, I didn't even really know what squoval was. I looked it up and it didn't help. Some of them to me look like, in the images that I found, look like ballerina, and others just like a square with the corners rounded off. So that's what I did. I've just taken the corners off and reshaped them a little bit. I got that out because I was going to use it later, but I didn't. So just ignore that thing. I decided a brush would be better for doing what I had in mind. At this point I hadn't really decided fully on a design, but I had a few ideas and I had the colour scheme. I knew what I wanted to do with one of the nails and I knew I wanted stickers on another one, and one of the criteria was ombre, so that's a 3rd nail. The other 2 I actually ended up leaving plain in this rusty orange. Well, it's the closest to rusty orange I could get. I guess rusty orange is kind of a little bit open to interpretation, but I think it's pretty good. So I'm still deciding at this point. That's why I'm dithering. I've got some of that rusty orange out on my palette and then was like, why have I done that? No idea. So I'm going to give 4 out of the 5 nails 2 coats actually of this rusty orange. I feel like I should just give me 1 sec. I'm going to stop this and restart. Okay, I've just been and grabbed the Madam Glam polishes that I used, and this first one is pumpkin pie. I can't remember if it was part of a collection. I think it was possibly a Halloween collection or a fall collection. But it's a good rusty orange colour, hopefully, as you can see. I'm always a bit concerned that, because I do adjust the colour slightly in editing, and I'm not sure that my monitor is 100% accurate. I think it is, but let me know. Does that look like rusty orange? That second colour that I'm putting in is another Madam Glam. It's creamy caramel. Again, can't remember if it was from a collection. I bought a lot of Madam Glam polishes second hand. There was an eBay, I think it was an eBay listing, and it was like, I think it was 106 polishes, and I got them for super cheap. So that really sort of kick-started my Madam Glam collection. I've got a lot more now, but because I'm in the VIP club, which if you're going to buy regularly from Madam Glam, by the way, that is a really good thing to do. You pay, in the UK, it's £20 odd a month, I think it is, but you get it back as store credit, so it's not actually costing you anything if you are buying stuff. I usually leave it in there until there's a collection that I really want, or the advent calendar, or I did get the steam off thingy majiggy recently. It wasn't cheap, it was about £65 UK, and that was on offer. I've tried to use it a couple of times. It's not really worked very well for me. I don't know if it's because I have builder gel on my fingers most of the time and it struggles with them. I will eventually try it with just a normal gel polish manicure on. So this is the pointer finger. I'm going to put the stickers on the pointer finger. The thumbnail and the pinky nail I am leaving in that pumpkin pie colour. I'm just wiping off the tacky layer because I'm going to put stickers on. Now, watch me struggle trying to get these stickers off this mat. It's a kind of like hard plastic mat. It's not a silicone mat, but I have the same issue with silicone mats as well. I just cannot get the damn things up. These are my new tweezers, which I absolutely love the look of. I've been looking for that sort of rainbow oil slick kind of thing on tweezers for a while. Couldn't find one that was just a straight pair of tweezers. So I ended up buying a set of 5. And I mean, they're sharp, but they've got like a slight, very, very slightly blunt end on them. Whereas my pink ones that I used to use are literally a stabby point, and they work a lot better getting stickers off and stuff. These just tend to sort of smush the sticker up a little bit if you're not careful, or miss it and scratch it, or so yeah, I was having some problems with it. I'm not very happy with these tweezers. So if anyone knows a set of these rainbow tweezers that is super sharp and that they can recommend, please let me know in the comments below, because I really do want a pretty set of these tweezers. I have a set of scissors in this finish that were given to me by the lovely Miss Lou from Vitilugo. Go check out her channel as well. But I really wanted matching tweezers, and this is the first time using these, and you can see how much I'm struggling with my old pink tweezers, which are really scruffy now. You know, them ones with the cuticle pusher thing on the end? They would do this a lot. I mean, it's still not super easy, but a lot easier than this. I was struggling so bad. So I'm putting one white flower on, and then a iridescent flower, and then a couple of these little iridescent dots in 2 different sizes. And I'm never too careful when I'm putting stickers down with placement when it's something like this. I want it to be random, so I don't think about it. I just go, right, plonk, plonk, plonk. And, you know, usually it works out okay. If you're too careful, it can look really regimented and really, I don't know, just not like realistic. I mean, if you look at a field of wildflowers, they're not all in perfect little bunches, are they? They're just random. What am I doing now? Oh yes, one of the criteria is ombre, so I am using the Bitches Back from Madame Glam, which is this absolutely gorgeous orange hollow glitter polish. It's really, I mean, I don't think it's coming off very well on here, and it's kind of like a jelly with this very fine holographic. I cannot speak again today. What is wrong with me? Breathe. Holographic glitter, very fine, but you can see it slightly over the orange that I've put as a base coat, but it does ombre out quite well because they are quite similar colours. So it was actually quite perfect for this design on this nail. And speed this up a little bit because it's quite a slow process, ombreing. I'm doing this just sort of feathering it out with an ombre brush. You can do an ombre using like a fine line brush and going horizontally instead of vertically. But I think for glitters, personally, I find this works better, generally. Again, I'm using this ombre brush from this Boan range, which I love the look of the brushes, but this ombre brush, it's not the best one I've got, I have to say. That cheap set that I've got in black, that I've got a couple of sets in white to put in giveaways as well, is better, or it seems to work better for me, at least. So that's gone off into the lamp. Now then, this is going to be the psychedelic nail. Can you guess what we're going to do? Just going to move them to the side. I'm getting the rest of the colours out on my palette now. So that's the pumpkin pie, the creamy caramel, and then the perfect brown. Probably should have sped this bit up a little bit as well, but I didn't, and I'm not going redoing it now. So does anyone else always get way too much out on the palette? Actually, I wasn't too bad this time. That palette, by the way, is just a resin cat ornament that I made probably nearly 10 years ago. Maybe not quite that, maybe about 7 years ago. It never got round to being threaded with a ribbon and put on a tree or dangled anywhere. And I came across all my resin stuff recently that I still have, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try and use it as a palette, and it seems to be working fine. The alcohol and acetone doesn't seem to be affecting it. The polish doesn't seem to be affecting it. So yeah, pretty good. Just got a brush wipe, which are from Nail Couture. I have very ambivalent feelings towards Nail Couture. I love some of their products. Their customer service is extremely hit and miss. I had two, if you've watched any of my early videos, I had two like acrylic brushes. I think they were acrylic brushes. Yes, acrylic brushes. I bought them when I was doing my acrylic course, and they were the ones with the clear window and the glitter and oil, and they both arrived. Well, one was leaking. Well, no, they were both leaking. One had leaked a lot more than the other. They weren't cheap. They were like £17 each, and they customer services basically said, well, we don't care. We don't even care if we lose your business. And I'd put in like 4 or 5 orders at that point in a fairly quick succession. I don't think I've placed another order since. Oh, I think I placed one more order. I love their products. I love the bottles. They're so pretty. Their shiny top coat is really good. Their inks are nice and like a fraction of the price of the Apres inks, which I also have, and they're just as good. But there was I ordered like a compartment box as well on the last order. That didn't arrive. They sent me the wrong thing. They sent me the e-file holder, the little wooden e-file holder. I contacted them. They said, oh yes, we'll send the right one out, no problem. A month and a half went by. I contacted them and they said, oh well, we'll just refund you for that then. So I never got it. But at least they refunded me. But they didn't refund me for the brushes that were damaged. I mean, you know, could have got a standard brush for a lot less. Have you figured out what we're going to do yet? We're going to do tie-dye. Fairly simple tie-dye. You saw as I was putting those stripes on that... sorry, I was waffling all over that, wasn't I? I was just doing alternate sort of candy stripes in that colour, in those colours. They don't have to be extremely accurate. They don't even have to be extremely neat, because the sort of tie-dye design kind of takes your eye away from any of that, and you don't notice if it's not perfect. So it's a nice, quick, easy, beginner friendly but very effective thing to do. I've done tie-dye a couple of times. It's like everything else, there's so much that I want to do, and so much that I want to try, and so much that I want to get better at, and there's just not enough hours in the day. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. So yeah, I've just done that, those stripes in one direction, and then in the opposite direction I am just dragging a fine liner brush through so that they make that sort of V into the next colour, and then I've spun it round 180 degrees and done it the other way, and this is the effect you get. Pretty effective and really quick, easy and simple. This is going to be a fairly short video, by the way, guys, because the other hand I'm not going to show you, because I did exactly the same on the other hand. So now I'm just going in with my top coat. It is my AWS TORG top coat, which I use a lot. I don't know how, or Storg, I don't know. Some of it's in capital letters and some of it's in little letters as well. I don't really understand it, but it's a great top coat. It's super cheap. It's off Temu, and you can get the 150ml refill bottles for it. I'm actually still on my first bottle of it. I haven't finished a bottle yet. When I do, I will probably, I've got some really nice little, you know, the JR polishes that I hauled recently with the little bow on the bottle. I've got some plain pink bottles, empty bottles, that again I got off Temu. So I will probably be using that for my base and top coat. And I need a matte top coat, preferably in 150ml as well, so that I can refill that. But I've still got lavender violets ones to go through. I've got 2 sets of 3 lavender violet ones to go through. I've got Shege ones, which I generally use when I'm doing the Shege polishes. I'm waffling again. Shut up, woman. Oh dear. So this is the finished set, guys. This is just a still photo with my camera. And then I'm just gonna show you a little bit on the video so you can see the holographic shift on these stickers. The ombre is very subtle, but it is there. So I mean, this is not my colours in the slightest. I never wear browns, greens, oranges, yellows, but actually these are really nice. They came out really cute. I love the way the tie-dye one comes out for such a simple and easy design. It's really effective. Don't forget to give me a comment below, give me a like, and if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. That's about your lot, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!